That's it. Yeah, y'all see it. 2 times spicy.
Y'all, I'm gonna try my best to get through this video without being goofy. I know this is a serious matter, but y'all know how I do. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Y'all want to bet if I can get through this without, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, what's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing this evening? This is my baby Shereese.
This is my baby CJ.
And we are back with another video, very, 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 very special video, by a challenge that was created by a family that we adore. So we're gonna get into it. Frank is here, but you know, Frank on the side, he was watching. You know, he can be serious at times too. Y'all want to say hi to him real quick? There he is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So let's get into it, y'all. Do we pray?
Yes.
We do pray. We got to pray because we ingested something. So let's go ahead.
It's just good to pray.
Can we go there? Can we get Frank involved with the prayer at least? All right. So Frank is here. Y'all know what we got to do. We about to ingest this wine, so y'all know what to do. Bow your heads, Frank. Father God, we come to you today praying that you put hands over those who are less fortunate. Please put hands over this wine as it goes into our soul. In Jesus' name, Frank, my wife, and I pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, family. So today we are doing a collab / challenge. It's not even really a challenge; it's a collab.
It's just a heart
to heart collab created by the awesome, the amazing Keeping Up with the Griffins. We were actually invited by them, you know, and as well as a bunch of other awesome channels and couples, and you know, so.
And it's open to anybody.
Yep, it's open to anybody that would like to do it.
And it's not just for couples.
No, it's not just for couples.
They have a set of questions for couples and non-couples, so it's open to everybody. We hope to see everybody, you know, join in and participate.
Yep.
The purpose of it is to just spread and learn different ways of love and how to maybe handle different situations within your relationship, or you know, dealing with yourself. So.
Right. Yep. So what it is we have, you know, 14 questions. You know, it's actually surrounding, you know, the whole concept of Valentine's Day. Hence the 14 questions. So it's 14 questions that we will both answer. And yeah, as simple as that. As simple as that. We've seen a lot of amazing channels do this.
Mm-hmm.
I've been down. I was sick here for a while, so we really didn't comment as much, but we definitely watched a lot of videos. So we just want to say that everybody did an awesome job so far, and we hope that you guys enjoy our video.
Yes, and we know to us comments are, you know, kind of important. We know everybody can't comment, especially when you watch it from the TV. We definitely understand it, but we usually try to go back and still comment. So we're going to try to make sure we get around and circle back to comment on the videos, but we definitely enjoyed watching them.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into these questions, shall we? So,
I
don't know.
No heartbeat in here.
So, the first question is, what is your anniversary date and how long have you been together? Well, our first anniversary date, we used to say, was her birthday, May 3rd, which was when we first met. Mm-hmm. But we got married, and then we had to change it, and she wasn't too happy about that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, let me just say this, okay? Since this is like open honesty, we transparent with our family and stuff. We celebrated our anniversary on my birthday, which is the day, like he said, that we met. However, the day that we actually got together, neither one of us really remembers because someone never even asked me to be their girlfriend. Somehow, some way, I got told a little later on down the line, and I just never thought it. So,
Hey,
May 3rd is still our anniversary, so you're not taking a day from me.
hey, fellas. she didn't decline all these years, so you know what I'm saying. But
He didn't ask me to be his girlfriend, y'all, and he didn't even ask me to be his wife. I got told we were getting married. So, here we are. Our wedding anniversary is June the 4th, 2016. I always get the year messed up. I don't know why. So we've been together for 18 years total, but we've been married going on 7.
Yes. So married for 7. We're going on 7 in June. It'll be 7, and we've been together for an entire 18 years. So that's the question. That's the answer to that one. Number 2. Tell us the story of the first time you saw each other. Woo! So, this is how it happened.
He gonna lie.
No, I'm not. So, this is how it happened. I went to school with a good friend of mine. Well, Job Corps actually. And he actually lived where she lived. So, when I left Job Corps, I moved in with my homeboy. Right around the corner from her. My homeboy worked at the job that she worked at. He was trying to get at her, and it didn't happen, pretty much. So he was just like, yo, it's a girl at the job. You know, she ain't giving me no play. Maybe you can talk to her, and maybe she'll give you some play. So I was like, all right, cool. So he gave me her number. Well, he asked you for permission first?
Yes,
He asked permission first. And she said, okay, fine. Gave him her number, and he gave her number to me. And then I actually texted her on her birthday. And I said, happy birthday, Ma.
Like, who is this? I ain't nobody, mother.
Happy birthday, Ma. I was a cornball because I'm not from New York. I don't even know why I said Ma. You know what I'm saying? But I was nervous. And
But he told you I was from New York, right?
Yeah, he told me. He told me she was from New York. And, you know, of course, I'm from Baltimore. And then, you know, we chopped it up through text. Then I called her. We chopped it up some more. And then I was invited to her house. She answered the door. You know, let me in. We chopped it up a little bit more. It was her and her cousin. And then, out of nowhere, she fell asleep on me.
I knew he was going to lie. I knew he was going to.
Okay, granted.
Why did I fall asleep?
Because she took some Benadryl because of her allergies. But
no, Negro. No. Everything he said up until this point has been completely true, okay? He called me on a Saturday morning. Me and my cousin was out. He said, can I come see you today? When we finally going to meet face to face. I said, you can come. What time you coming? He told me it was going to be like 6 or 7 o'clock because me and my cousin was out going to the mall. We was running errands. We had to go to Walmart. And neither one of us had a car. I didn't have a license at the time. So we was on the bus. So he said 6 or 7. That'll give you time to get home, settled, whatever. We got finished early. CJ and I connected and became very close really fast. So we spent a lot of time on the phone. So I told him, I said, well, I'm going home early. I'm on my way home. I'm going to take some medicine because my allergies is acting up. He says, okay. I said, you be there about 6, right? He said, yeah. I said, I should be up and it should be wore off by then. He said, okay. Y'all, I got home and took Benadryl. He called my phone and said, I'm on my way up the hill. 4 hours early. That's why I fell asleep. Had I known he was going to come 4 hours early, I wouldn't have taken the Benadryl. Say it ain't true.
Nah, what she's saying is right. It's true. It's true. But that's the story of how when we first saw each other. And then she fell asleep. I told her cousin, just tell her to holler at me when she wake up. And she called. Well, actually, she texted. No, she called. You called after you woke up? No, you texted me.
I text you first.
Yeah, you texted me and was like, she apologized for falling asleep, and I was like, it's all good. And then I came back, and the rest is history, pretty much. So here we are, 18 years later. So, all right, question 3. What qualities or traits do you see in me, and what's your favorite?
Well, the one that I hate is you picking at your damn finger, and if you don't stop, I'm gonna chop it off.
Yo, I got a bad habit of picking my skin right here on my thumb. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But go ahead.
I don't know. Can you answer first?
Qualities or traits. What qualities or traits do you see in me, and what's your favorite? So, what quality or traits do I see in you, and what's my favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Shereese is a very loving. She's a very loving person. She's very attentive to everybody that's around her. She's very smart. She loves her family. She would lay on the train track for us. What's my favorite? I think my favorite quality and trait of hers is her willingness to put others first. That's always been her style. She always, that's her. She always does. She always puts others before her. I had to get her out of that because sometimes she would put herself before others. I mean, put others before herself in situations where it shouldn't have been done. And she had to think of herself first. So I feel like I've helped her with that over the years. But she's a very, very loving person. Once you get there with her, she's gonna show that love right back. You show her love, she's gonna show you love right back. And there's not one person that knows her that can say the opposite. So yeah, that's mine.
My favorite quality and trait. See, CJ has a lot. To come from where, to go through the things that he's gone through and still be the type of man that he is today is just amazing. One of the things I love about him is he overcomes any obstacle. Very strong willpower, and if he ain't doing nothing, he don't want to do. And he loves his family. He is a family man. Although there's times where I have felt like he didn't show it, but at the same time, it's like he doesn't really show it type thing, but it. My favorite is just his passion for the things that he truly loves. I tend to stand in my own way when it comes to a lot of things, and CJ is that one that's like, no, come on, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. So that willpower, that drive in him is something that I truly love.
All right. So what is the biggest lesson that you have learned from each other?
The biggest lesson that I have learned from CJ is, actually, I can't just put one. I have to say two. It is okay to struggle, and it's gonna be all right. And those two kind of go hand in hand. But when I first met CJ, I was very spoiled, very, very spoiled. And I remember his mom telling me, if you ever had to struggle, you're not gonna make it. My son is gonna make it. And I was like, well, what she mean by that? But CJ and I have faced some hard times, and if it were not for him, I probably would have checked out of here a long time ago, honestly. So that's two things. And I have to always say, how he taught me how not to give up. I've always been, and still sometimes tend to give up on relationships really quick. I can walk away and I'm quick to cut somebody off. But he has taught me, when you want something and when you love something, you fight for it. And that is why we are here. 18 years later.
Yeah. We've been through a lot, y'all. And when she says it's okay to struggle, it's not saying like it's okay, let's struggle and for the rest of our lives.
Oh no.
No, she's saying like when you fall on hard times, it's okay and it's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, we always have kept God in our corner. My mother taught me a lot. Rest in peace. My mother is an angel in heaven right now. She passed away in 2007. And she taught me a lot. We went through my life. My life has been a complete roller coaster. You know, I've went through a lot coming up. I went through a lot, and I've seen a lot. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm still here. And with the things that I've been through, I should be somewhere else right now. I shouldn't be sitting in front of this camera. I shouldn't be married. I shouldn't have a beautiful daughter. I shouldn't have a beautiful wife. I shouldn't have a bunch of awesome people around me to support me day in and day out. So that's just a short testimony. But getting back to the question, the biggest lesson that I've learned from my wife is how to survive. You know, how to make it. I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm not the best when it comes to I'm not the best when it comes to how can I say it? I'm not the best when it comes to orchestrating or scheduling when it comes to like the bills and stuff like that. I'm actually still learning to this day. You know, my wife she be on it. She, you know, with the dates and, you know, we should be able to move this here, this here, this here. I'm not good with that type of stuff. And I never have been. But I'm still learning from my wife because she is amazing when it comes to that type of stuff. You know, I'll go ahead and make the money. I go to work every day. I'm a workaholic, you know, but when it comes down to like taking care of the bills and paying the bills, that's the strength that CjandShereese has always had, you know, so.
And you know what's crazy about that?
You know,
You give me the credit for knowing how to pay the bills and move and stuff like that. And I appreciate that. But you are the best at saving. You ever realize how you can hold on to $100 and take that $100 as long as you got gas and cigarettes in your bill, you good.
yeah.
You give me $100, Walmart, here I come.
Yeah, but you know what though? The thing about it is, yeah, that's fine. I can hold on to money because I don't need a lot. I don't ask for much. You know, I'm not that type of person. I would rather my family have it. You know, even when it comes down to Christmas, she asked me what you want for Christmas. For my family to be happy. Having my family on Christmas morning is a good enough gift for me. But CjandShereese, again, she's taking credit for myself because yeah, that's fine. I'll hold on to my 100. Just for an example, she just saying 100 for an example.
Right.
I'll hold on to my 100 and get what I need and hold on to it. And my thing of holding on to it is because we may need it later down the line. But she'll take her 100 and go spend it on all of us. She may grab herself a couple things, but she'll take the rest of it to spend on the house or spend on me or Deja or our mother. You know what I'm saying? So either way, we got each other back. That's what that means.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, neither one of us. We're not what's yours is yours and what's mine is mine.
Right.
We've always been what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine since
day one.
Day one. Like we had a joint bank account. Like what, a week and a half, 2 weeks into our relationship. You know what I'm saying? It was just me and CjandShereese has never, in the 18 years we've been together, we have never had an argument over money. Ever. Not once. Never had to look at the other one like, for no reason. When it comes to money, we always been on the up and up and just had each other back when it came to money.
And it's so crazy because there's been times when we've had thousands of dollars in the bank.
Yep.
And before we would spend $3 on a burger, I would be calling him, baby, I'm going to spend $3. He would call me, baby, I'm going to do such and such. There was one time where CJ was starting to save like ones and fives for a rainy day, and I think he made it almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Baby, I've been lying to you," and I'm like, what is he getting ready to tell me? He was like, "I just feel so bad." And I'm like, "What is it?" He pulled out a thing of ones and fives. I think there was a few tens in there too.
Yeah.
And he was like, "For the last week and a half, it's been over here, but I can't lie to you. Here, take it." And I was like, "But that's not a bad thing. You say." He was like, "Yeah, but we got to save together."
Yeah, we got to stay together.
So I just say that to say yes. We've never had an argument. We've argued, but we've never had an argument over money. Even down to our daughter. No, she doesn't know every last dime that we spend, but we tell her, if we got it, you got it.
Right.
She got straight A's in school. She's a wonderful kid.
Yep.
That's just how we are with our family.
Yeah. So that's the question to that one. All right. So on to question number 5. How do you define love? Well, I see some people will look at that question and be like, wow, that's a hard question, but it's really not a hard question. I would say that I define love as just having each other back, through everything, through the ups, the downs, love is just it's not just a physical thing. Love is more so mental anyway. But me, I just say just having your mates back. Shereese is my best friend of 18 years, and I couldn't ask for a better best friend. And that's love too, to me. People throw that friend word around loosely, and these days you got to really watch who your friends are, and you got to be mindful of who you call your best friend, you know what I'm saying, or your bestie, or whatever, the term is being used today. But, I define love as just holding it down, holding your loved one down, holding your mate down, and just having it back through everything.
I agree, but I think, like CJ said, love is not just a physical thing; it's also emotional.
Right.
Love is somebody that you can trust, even behind your back. You don't have to worry about things that are going to be said or done behind your back. Love is trust. Love is somebody that I should be able to depend on to be there for me, and not expect something in return. Love is somebody that I can go to just be that listening ear. So people do say to explain love is hard. I personally, I sometimes I do say that. I do feel like it's hard to explain because so many things happen in life, and so many different things come up in different situations. But at the end of the day, no matter what happens, if you truly love somebody, the love doesn't go away. Some people you just have to love from afar. But yeah, love is just open, honesty, communication, and everything else that we mentioned.
All right, number 6. How did having children change as a couple? Y'all, we're going to try to speed this up. I know it's at the rate we going, this video going to be like an hour long.
For real?
Yeah. So how did having children change you as a couple? If you don't have children, how do you think it will affect you if you did? What issues?
Having a child changed me as far as it changed me in a good way. What you looking at? It changed me. It calmed me down. I used to have a really, really hot temper. I think having a child calmed me down with that. I think having a child. Some people in relationships, they say it brings them closer together. Honestly speaking, in the beginning, I think it tore me and CJ apart. When we had our daughter, some people don't know we lost one prior to our daughter. So she became my everything, my world. I forgot me. I forgot my partner. I forgot life. She was life. And it changed me in a way of, it changed my focus to living for her and living for her only. And nothing else mattered for a long time. But I thank God and I thank my husband for sticking by me, not giving up and bringing me back to reality, letting me, get through that time. So it changed me for the good and a little bit of the bad. But here I am today, stronger. It definitely opened my eyes to a lot.
Me, it definitely changed. It's definitely changed me. To be quite honest, my daughter was, with my daughter's upbringing, I wasn't the best father coming up for her. I was a good father, but I wasn't the best father because I was always trying to be so hard, you know, trying to be the balance, as I called it, you know, because her mom would constantly love on her, grandmother constantly loved on her. And, I was just trying to, I guess I was just trying to I was trying to be the balance, but God went about it in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, uh, these past couple of years have been great. Like me and my daughter are like, you know what I'm saying? We, that's my dog. That's my ace. You know what I'm saying? And she, as the older she gets, the smarter she gets, the more dope she gets, and she's very, very attentive and very aware of what's going on around her, and it took a harsh reality for me to realize what I had. And, it took me looking at myself and really realizing what I have as a child, for a child,
Right.
And she's amazing, and I couldn't ask for better, and these days we are inseparable. She lights up when I see her. She lights up when she sees me. You know, text messages throughout the day when we can and stuff like that. So it's changed me for the good. I feel like I've definitely done a whole lot better here lately with my daughter. I mean, I used to hear it from my wife a lot. You could do better. And me being stubborn, I would always say I think I'm doing fine and stuff, but you can't tell me nothing now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's changed me for the better, and I couldn't ask for a better daughter or a better mother of a daughter. So, yeah.
And I think for me, the best part of it was that change came from her.
Mm-hmm.
That harsh reality that he speaks of, it came from her.
Yep.
She put, her foot down. I won't go into it in detail,
Right.
especially with this video, but CJ kind of talked about it on the Man Cave episode when they first had their first real talk. But yeah, it hurted to see it. That was a very hurtful weekend that everything happened, but it was a weekend that I will forever be grateful and thankful for.
Yep.
So
It was needed. It was needed. So, yeah. All right. Let's see where we at. What movie or sitcom couple would you like our relationship to be similar to? Y'all, I said Martin and Gina, and I know I probably answered that to the terms of who do you see who do you see your couple?
Who do you see what couple
reminds you of us? Yeah, but I can still answer it the same way because I mean, Martin and Gina were TV royalty to me. They loved the hell out of each other. They had each other back. They were both goofy. They had great friends. Awesome stories. They didn't have any kids together, but they were awesome together, and I see that in me and Shereese. So,
I really couldn't come up with one. I don't know. I would say the Cosbys, mainly because
great choice.
they both had great jobs. I feel like we both have great jobs, career jobs. They love kids. We love kids. Although we only have one, there was a time when we had 13 every summer.
Facts.
And we
16 actually.
Right. And we love kids, and we would do that all over again. Even when our daughters say, "Hey, can such stuff come over?" We don't care. We order pizza, get snacks. Me and him go to our room. We mind our business.
We love kids, man. I mean, we're gonna have to talk about that in another video.
Right.
We got some stories about kids.
Yes. So I would say the Cosbys. But one other couple that I thought of is, and they're not TV, they're not sitcom
Right.
or movie, but Whitney and Bobby.
Yeah. Yeah, Whitney and Bobby.
They may not have been good for each other for some reasons that we won't speak of, but you can't doubt their love.
Mm-mm.
You cannot doubt their love. You can't doubt the support that they had for one another,
The chemistry.
the chemistry, and the good times.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And if you really, I mean, a lot of people are so close-minded without actually going and looking at the facts and actually delving in and really understanding the couple and the people. Not just the couple, but the individuals.
Mm-hmm.
If you knew the real story, then you would know that Bobby and Whitney were made for each other.
If only they were able to get the help that they needed
beforehand.
Beforehand. You know, I truly believe that they loved each other, and it was a great relationship, despite of. So in spite of. So
Bobby loved the hell out of Whitney Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God rest her soul, but he loved some Whitney. He still do to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. What is something that you think we both have in common?
Giving hearts.
Yes, I was about to say the same thing. That's the answer.
Giving hearts is the answer, and that's something that we talked about from that. Remember that first long conversation we had when we was on the phone for almost like 12 hours and fell asleep and everything?
Mm-hmm.
We have giving back has been something that we had in common since day one.
Thanks.
We just never been able to do it, and we thank God that we are now able to do that. So.
Yeah. What brings you the most joy in your relationship or marriage? It's a lot of things.
Yeah.
But just to name a couple, like we said, we don't want to keep y'all too long.
I'd say the quality time.
The quality. I love spending time with my wife. I love the time that we spend together. You know, with our daughter getting older, when she was younger, she wanted to be up under us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, as you know, teenagers, you know, they be in their own world now. So, well, me and my wife, we love being around each other. We love being up under each other. We love watching movies together, our favorite TV shows. You know, YouTube has brought us closer together.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to do the things that we do on YouTube, you know, has brought us closer together. And the people that we met on YouTube has brought us closer together. You know, not especially, but the couples that we've met.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not going to say no names. Y'all know who y'all are. You know, but the couples that we've met, families that we've met, you know, has brought us close as well. So, yeah. You feel the same?
Yeah, quality time. That's why I said I think quality time is something that we both enjoy.
Yeah. What are some short-term and long-term goals you think we have as a couple?
Short term.
I would say a short-term goal is just to never give up. You know, just keep making it. Keep going. You know, just that's a short term. Just keep going. Don't give up and keep working towards the long term. If that makes sense.
I would definitely agree with that last part.
Mm-hmm.
But short term, keep working towards the long term.
Right.
The long term goal. As a matter of fact, no, I'm going to add to short term. Short term is to not become discouraged and to keep pushing forward. Although there's so many humps
right.
that we are going through with the nonprofit organization. we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
So my short-term goal is to not give up, especially with me. I know my husband is not gonna let me give up. I know those that's in our circle and our support system is not gonna let me give up. But there are days where I just want to give up. And here lately, I haven't even wanted to get out of bed to go to work, and because it's just been so heavy on my mind, along with other personal things going on. But that would be it, not to give up. That long-term goal is to have our nonprofit, to have our homeless shelter, to have the community that we want to, or that we want to do, or whatever, to help, and to continue to have our annually giveaways, and to not just have it in Maryland, but to be able to have it in different states.
I can agree wholeheartedly with that. At this point in time, today, right now, what are you most excited about in your relationship or marriage?
Traveling.
Yeah, traveling. Because we've been doing some traveling, y'all. We've been to Atlanta twice.
North
Carolina.
About to go to Florida.
Yep, we're about to go to Florida, and we're about to go to Florida and Atlanta again. So, there's other places that we would like to visit, but yeah, traveling, definitely traveling is it. That's the one, because we always wanted to do that, but it was hard with our daughter, and we didn't want to just leave our daughter with anybody, So, yeah, traveling, definitely. And what ways can we continue building and strengthening our relationship and marriage? Communication.
I think we got everything else down packed, but that communication, baby.
Communication is everything.
It's everything.
And it's still a learning process for everybody. We're not the only ones that go through it. It's a lot of people that still go through it. And I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome because now, people may be with their mates and feel like they know everything about their mates. And you're still learning your mate. No matter, we've been together 18 years and we still learning each other.
Right, and we got together at a younger age.
Yes.
We was 20 and 22. People change every day, and it's okay,
Damn, we old.
I ain't old. You old.
I'm about to be 40 this year, y'all.
I ain't 40 yet.
She 38.
I got 2 years for I'm old.
Yeah.
But yeah,
communication
is a big thing, and it's something that everybody is still learning, and we are still learning. I am a big text person, but I am learning that text does not come across the way that it should, and it's really not the way that you should communicate. But communication.
Yeah, communication is big. It's definitely big, and we still learning, and we actually are using new tools to learn more about communication. I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, so communication for both of us. What is your love language? Words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time, or physical touch?
Mine is all of it. My biggest, I believe, is physical touch.
Right.
I'm always rubbing and
yeah,
touching.
She's very touchy feely. I am too. I love hugging my wife and kissing my wife and stuff like that. But being able to tell each other that we love each other.
Countless. If we had $1 for every time we said I love you, we would be rich.
Man, that's a fact. We tell each other we love each other like
a million times.
Umpteenth times. Like, yeah, for real. Like, seriously. Through text, we text each other. We text each other a lot throughout the day. We let each other know our every move.
Baby, we're going to lunch.
Yeah.
Baby, we're about to stop at this gas station. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I made it to work. I'm on my way to my first stop. I made it to my first stop. This, that. I'm on my way home, back at the yard. And every time every single message that's sent, it's an I love you behind it. So yeah, so all of those are
when you be sending a text message, like when we be mad at each other, when we be arguing, do you like type I love you real hard? Like,
honestly, there are different levels to the I love yous. I love you, baby. Or I love you, bae. A lot of people say bae, but I love you, baby. We don't say bae. We say bae if we call any. Well, she says bae. I don't say bae. I don't say bae. She says bae. But I love you, baby. Or I love you so much, baby. That's top tier. I love you. is mid tier, and love you is like kiss my ass. You know, to us. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so happy to hear you say that because we've never talked about this ever.
Yeah.
But when he would text me like, and I'll be reading it, I made it to work. Love you.
That's it.
And I just look at it like, fuck you too.
Oh yeah. Nah, but that's real though. It's real, and y'all can relate. I'm sure y'all laughing with us right now because it's the truth. It's the truth. So
and the worst part is like for me and CJ, like he said earlier, we are best friends.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how everybody had that best friend. You get mad at your spouse, you can pick up the phone and call somebody. I can't call him. I want to call him,
right.
But I can't call him because I'm mad at him. So it's like I want to call him and be like, "You are not my husband. You are my best friend.
Right.
You got on my motherfucking nerves."
Right. So yeah, but all of those work for us, y'all. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, based on your own relationship or marriage, what advice could you offer other couples that may help them in some way? Well, the main one is like we just said, communication.
Communication. Continue to date one another.
Tell each other that you love each other as much as you can.
Absolutely.
Because nobody's promised tomorrow.
And I believe intimacy is a big one, and I don't just mean sexual. That personal touch. If you have not been watching, go look at Kayla Moore. And there's a couple other content creators. I don't want to forget any names, but they stand out to me because I just been following their story and I love it. And they've been posting 28 days of love. And there was one video that they posted last week, and it was non-sexual intimacy.
Right.
And it was just them holding each other in bed. I think that is so important. Communication.
I like scratching my white butt.
Huh? You just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't dirty. It don't even be itching. I just like scratching her butts once in a while. She do mine too. Or when we in bed, just she like my toes on her toes.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be looking at us like that. Because y'all probably got some little weird ways too of showing y'all affection to each other.
And one thing for me, yo, I have to hold his middle finger when I'm going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
And I always end up under her when I'm asleep. You know what I'm saying? I always end up under her to the point that was she on the edge of the bed and won't even say nothing to wake me up because I look so peaceful. And I'll be mad the next morning because she be up all times of night while I'm asleep because she can't get comfortable because I'm up under her.
I just want my baby to sleep.
But I mean, it's awesome, man. If anybody was to ask about marriage and stuff like that, it can be tough, it can be rough, but it's also amazing knowing that you have a partner to be able to say that you have a partner that's actually your partner. You know what I'm saying? In so many different ways is amazing. So, I just say to my wife that, just keep being you, and I love you unconditionally, and I'm looking forward to the future endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
CjandShereese. Y'all gonna see CjandShereese. It ain't gonna be no CJ. It ain't gonna be no Shereese. It's gonna be CJ and Shereese. Y'all see these shirts? Don't play. Don't play. You see these shirts. You see this picture on this camera. This candle. We here to stay. And we hope that y'all are enjoying having us. Because we enjoy being in front of the camera for y'all. Shout outs to Keeping Up with the Griffins, man.
This was amazing.
We could do a whole video on them alone, honestly, because that family is incredible.
Absolutely.
Joe, Chrissy, and those kids are amazing. The kids very respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, the king of the world, Craig. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. But no, we look at the Griffins like YouTube royalty, man. Like, for real. Like, we really, really, really love them and look up to them and admire them. So, shout outs to y'all for coming up with this. And we have to challenge some people, don't we?
Yes.
Let's challenge a couple couples. No, not even couples. It's not supposed to be just couples.
It's not supposed to be just couples.
Let's challenge some people, man. Let's challenge and Lex TV, Beat It Brad KJ.
And Lexus.
I know. I'm just. Oh well. I mean, I think
that they. What you call it? I think they've been challenged.
Oh, they've been challenged. Okay. If you already been challenged, then we apologize. I don't know if Ace and Loa has been challenged or not. I would love to see them. Shanette and her husband. Sean. Let's see if we can get Sean on the camera. Let's see who else. How about Michi and Michi and her wonderful sister.
They are crazy.
Yeah. How about those two? Let's see. Who else?
Lady Red.
Yeah, I like to hear Lady Red's aspect on this. And
we can think of somebody else. We'll put in the description.
Yeah, we can think of anybody else. We'll put it down below. So, with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little bell to be notified whenever we drink.
No more teleport.
This shit ain't doing nothing. Excuse me. This stuff ain't doing nothing for me. When I just grabbed the drink, that's why I said it. But make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little bell to be notified whenever we drop a video. This was fun. We had an awesome time. Thank you again to the Griffins for coming up with such an awesome challenge, collab. I'm sorry, I keep calling it a challenge. We're so used to doing challenges. And we hope that the people that we challenge will do it. If you haven't seen, it's a whole playlist on Keeping Up with the Griffins channel, so you can see a whole bunch of channels do it. And again, it's called the Heart to Heart Collab. And yeah, we enjoyed it, man. So we hope y'all enjoyed watching this.
And the playlist will be in the description.
Right. I love you.
Love you too.
Frank. Love you. You and Crystal gonna do this, bro? Because I mean, I'm sure people would like to know what's up with y'all too. You know how y'all first met, and you know, Lady Red. You know how she, put y'all together and all that. No? All right. Anyway. Until next time, folks. Peace.